Why are you interested in the position of president?
I think the main thing that really made me interested in it is because there's so much change that's happening on campus. For me, observing what Connor has been doing for the past 2 years and just kind of being involved with the student government, I realized that there's so much room for student involvement, but we were spending so much time building our positive relationship with administration, which was very needed. So I was very excited to know that I could bring back, that positive interaction with administration and bring it to students where we could have positive interactions and do a lot more.
Yeah.
So I think that what kept me really motivated to pursue that goal and kind of keep going after it.
What are your plans for your time as president?
Today, Andrew and I had our first meeting with Pat Brown, who's the student government advisor, and the first thing that I would like to do, at least in the remainder of this year, because I'll resume my duties on the 15th of April, and there are a lot of institutional issues or concerns that we have, and kind of Andrew and I have a vision for. So I think that will be the first thing to work on, so our body would be prepared to hit the ground running as soon as we start next year. So just kind of appointing people in the right positions, involving students, so inviting all of the clubs and organizations that are around and willing to come and just talk to us and know who's new in the office and why we're here. Just kind of open it for people so people could feel welcome and things like that. So that'll be the focus for the rest of the year at least.
What do you picture UVM looking after your term as president is over?
I picture a lot of new connections that were not made before, among student leaders, among students in general, a connection between administration and students, and it's kind of difficult, and even from my conversations with a lot of administrative people, that the higher up in the hierarchy you go, the further away you are from students, and one of my goals is to work on bridging that gap and having something that would change that. So I think that's at least one of the many things that I have in mind to achieve by the end of my time here.
What are you most excited for?
I feel like that they can approach me or Andrew anytime they want. And I've been experienced that the past couple of days, people are just coming up and congratulating or saying that they voted for me, and I'm like, thank you. It's my time to help you back. Come by my office, say hi. So it's been very excited. So that definitely is one of the things that I want to have continue.
What are you most nervous for?
I think I'm nervous in the sense of explaining how much power I actually do hold. I definitely have high goals for myself, and being in that position, at the same time, there are roadblocks that I will probably be hitting that are out of my control. So I don't want to feel people that I'm letting them down, but at the same time, reach a compromise where I leave satisfied with my progress and show people that we're gonna get somewhere someday, but maybe just not today.
What was your feelings after you got the news that you were elected?
I think the first thing was, okay, now I can do my homework. And then I sat and I actually did homework until 4 in-the-morning. And I handed in my work the next day, and my professor gave me a hug and said, and now you're even a good student. So I think that day when I handed in my work, I was okay, I've got it. This is it, And all of our hard work, I have an amazing team of people working to help me out, and I think all of our hard work paid off. So it's pretty exciting.
What's your favorite memory you've had at UVM?
Oh my God, that's a hard question. My favorite memory at UVM, I can't even point one of them. They're just so many things, and I don't know. I guess getting to have lunch with Tom Sullivan when he was announced as the winner candidate. I was in student government. I was a senator, and Jillian Gilfrini, who was the president at the time, said, "Would you like to go?" And I was offered the position, so I went. And I got one-on-one time with, it was President Sullivan at that time, and it was very empowering for me to sit next to the future president and get advice from him on things. So that's definitely one of my favorite. Yeah.
Why did you choose to go to UVM?
I am from South Burlington, Vermont, and I've done research at UVM for 3 years. So I worked in different labs, and I was on campus a lot. And I think UVM was not on my list, but the application was for free, and I said I might as well apply. And then at the end of the day, it came down to financial aid, and I wasn't really happy about it. But as time went by, I started discovering all these different things about UVM, and now I'm sad that I only have 1 year left. Yeah. So I think right now, I would say the location and the culture. UVM has a very unique thing where we have state pride instead of school pride, because you go into that bookstore and everything says Vermont team instead of UVM team, and we don't realize it, but it's there, and it's like a very unique culture that is here, and I think that's what I like the most about UVM.
I think that's it. Do you have anything else to say?
I want to thank the people that were involved in the elections, and people who voted, people who endorsed, people who ran. I think my opponents put in a good amount of effort that they need to be appreciated for. It's very difficult what they did until the last minute really of elections. So I just want to make sure that they're being appreciated for the work that they did. And just thank you to everybody who participated.